What if the secret to creating music that truly resonates with the human soul isn't found in the notes themselves, but in the words we use to describe them? For years, artificial intelligence has struggled to bridge the gap between rigid data and fluid emotion, often prioritizing mathematical perfection over artistic feel. But a groundbreaking new study suggests we've been looking at the equation backwards, revealing a surprising trade-off that could redefine how machines learn to create. Welcome to a deep dive into the future of generative AI, where we explore a pivotal shift in how machines understand creativity. Today, we are unpacking a recent research brief that challenges the standard rules of training multimodal models, specifically focusing on the complex relationship between text and music. You will learn why clustering data by text embeddings might be the missing link for accuracy, while a different approach holds the key to structural coherence. Stay until the end because understanding this nuance is crucial for anyone interested in the next generation of creative tools, revealing that the path to true artificial artistry requires balancing cold metrics with human perception. For a long time, the dominant strategy in training artificial intelligence was to simplify the world into manageable chunks, often assuming that optimizing a single objective metric was the ultimate goal. In the realm of text-to-music generation, this meant researchers frequently relied on clustering data based on audio features or visual patterns to reduce computational complexity. The problem with this approach, however, is that it often sacrifices the deeper semantic understanding of the content. When models are trained solely to maximize statistical scores, they risk producing output that is technically flawless but emotionally hollow, lacking the coherent structure that makes music feel intentional and alive. This singular focus has created a divide between how algorithms perform on paper and how their creations are experienced by human listeners, leaving a gap that current methodologies have struggled to close. This is where the new research changes the narrative. The study reveals a critical optimization trade-off that flips conventional wisdom on its head. It found that in low-data regimes, clustering training data based on text embeddings actually maximizes objective evaluation metrics far better than using audio embeddings. Imagine trying to understand a song by only looking at the sound waves. You get the frequency and the pitch, but you miss the story. By instead grouping data based on the lyrics, the semantic meaning behind the notes, the model gains a robust foundation for accuracy. However, the discovery goes even deeper. While a moderate number of clusters optimizes these statistical scores, the research shows that increasing the cluster granularity, making the categories more fine-grained and specific, is what truly enhances the coherent structure of the generated music. It is a delicate balancing act. Too broad and you lose precision, too narrow and you might overfit. But finding that sweet spot means moving beyond a one-size-fits-all strategy to a context-aware approach where text provides the map and granularity provides the detail. The implications of this finding ripple far beyond just one study, signaling a maturation in the field of multimodal generative models. For researchers, this clarifies the complex relationship between data representation and model performance, suggesting that text-based clustering serves as a more effective proxy for semantic understanding in cross-modal tasks. For engineers and developers, it offers practical guidance. In resource-constrained environments, prioritizing text embeddings can yield better immediate results, while applications demanding high-fidelity artistic output must lean into finer cluster granularity to ensure the music holds together. Ultimately, for society, this advances the development of AI tools that can generate culturally resonant content, bridging the widening gap between algorithmic efficiency and human aesthetic appreciation. It suggests that the future of AI creativity lies not in choosing one modality over another, but in orchestrating them in harmony, ensuring that our machines do not just calculate music, but truly understand it. As we wrap up, remember that the journey toward intelligent creativity is not a straight line, but a nuanced path of balancing metrics with perception. This study reminds us that sometimes, to teach a machine to sing, we must first teach it to read. If you found this exploration of the intersection between language and melody fascinating, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the science shaping our future. Comment below with your thoughts. Do you think text or audio should lead the way in training creative AI? And stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore how these findings might scale when faced with massive datasets and the complex architectures of tomorrow.